Wow.
Hi, I'm Sarah with Little Scientist Storytime, a storytime geared at 1 to 3-year-olds about a science, technology, engineering, or math concept. Today, we're going to talk about patterns, which is a math concept. Let's get started with our bubble rhyme. If you want to repeat after me, hello bubbles, come and land right in the middle of my hand. Nice. And now I'm going to read a book to you, and this book is called Shapes and Patterns, a book about shapes and patterns by Nancy Harris, and I'm reading it with permission from Rourke Publishers. Shapes. I see shapes in the winter. I see shapes in the spring. I see shapes in the summer. I see shapes in the fall. Winter. I see a white circle. It is a snowball. And then we see a pattern with circles. Big, little, big, little. I see a red triangle. It is on a bird. And that's a cardinal with a red triangle on top. And we see a pattern with triangles. Black, red, black, red. Spring. I see a green oval. It is a bud. And there's a pattern with ovals. Green, brown, brown, green, brown, brown. I see a black rhombus. This shape is a rhombus. It is on a snake. And the pattern is black, black, brown, black, black, brown. And we're going to pause the book there and sing a song. We're going to sing the song Bingo, and this is a song with a pattern because we clap for every letter we take away. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, nice. All right, let's get back to the book. And now we're in summer. I see an orange trapezoid. It is a rock. And the pattern is green, orange, orange, green, orange, orange. I see a white rectangle. It is on a shark, and that's a hammerhead shark. And the pattern is big, little, big, little. And we might also talk about the patterns and the colors in that pattern. Fall. I see an orange hexagon, a shape with six sides. It is in a beehive. And the pattern is blue, blue, orange, blue, blue, orange. And to me, those colors look a little more like purple and red, but I see a brown square. It is on a turtle. And the pattern is brown, brown, yellow, brown, brown, yellow. Nature's patterns. Winter, spring, summer, and fall are nature's patterns that repeat every year. The end. And an activity that you can do at home about patterns, you can make your own patterns with things you have lying around the house, buttons, coins, or maybe you have some colored cereal or colored goldfish. So I made the pattern Pink, pink, orange, pink, pink, orange, pink, pink, orange. And you can make patterns too. You could just talk about the patterns you have on your clothes, like checks or stripes. All right, and now it's time for our goodbye bubble rhyme. Can you repeat after me? Goodbye bubbles, time to go. I will help you with the blow. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to Little Scientist Storytime, and we'll see you next week.